it's so petty and ridiculous because she's the one that fucking brought all of this shit up.
No, she brought it up. She was like, oh, Bernie Sanders may or may not have said that a woman can't be president, but I'm not going to comment any further on it.
Yeah, exactly. She like doesn't deny it. And like she straddles this stupid line that just, it doesn't make any sense. So it turned into this big like media bullshit thing. And then all of a sudden we get shit like this on MSNBC where Joy Reid on her awful show, AM Joy, brought on this body language consultant.
Dust up between the two of them is that scandals hurt you more when they seem plausible, right? I mean, Bernie Sanders does have a sort of physicality, you know, when he talks. That is a shaking your finger at Hillary Clinton, shaking your finger, shovey, weirdy. You know, his physicality makes me think, yeah, he could have said, you know, listen, I think in this environment a woman can't win. That doesn't seem like a crazy
Well, first of all, I think Bernie's lying. We see him, he slouches forward anyway, Joy, but here he turtles. If you look at his eye level where he normally answers questions, when he makes the denial, his whole shoulders come up like a little kid getting caught. His eye level is below his shoulders. This is trying to hide in plain sight. And many of us, we don't know what to look for. So if you look for this right out of the gate, and the strongest denial is simply saying no. And I think women in particular, we want to believe human beings. So we're like, yeah, I would say that. He literally said, well, as a matter of fact, I didn't say it. That's 9 words. Unnecessary. No. Did you vote for Donald Trump in the last election?
Absolutely no.
Right? So no. Did you dress up as an Easter bunny on Easter?
Absolutely no.
Right? So it's no. We say no. Absolutely is actually not the strongest denial. You're playing with me here in the game, but at least you're getting the no in here. We're not hearing the no with Bernie.
She's literally criticizing the host. Like she says, like, did you vote for Donald Trump? She's, or absolutely no. And she's like, well, the absolutely isn't really necessary. The no is really the important part. But you did give me the no, so you're not playing with me. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, man. Even just that is just...
There's more from the body language expert, too.
If I saw that...
It reminds me of, you know, that like creepy like news anchor lady on Gone Girl? In that movie Gone Girl, that was like, look at his eyes. Look at how dark his eyes are.
Yeah.
He probably killed her.
That's it. That's 100% it.
Oh my God. That was so...
This was MSNBC, which is one of the 3 biggest news networks in this country. This was a real thing that happened at like 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
Dude, this is like newspeak. This is literally like fucking 1984 shit. It's
absolutely unacceptable as far as like quote unquote real news.
Yeah, this is absolutely bizarre.
Here's the second clip from the body language expert.
It felt to me like a lot of the ways that women have to operate and work in the professional environment where you can't be angry or you're the bad.
Most of us want to deal with it afterwards instead of just going right for it. The fact that Elizabeth Warren not only came over, she squared her body. He's giving her the cold shoulder. He doesn't turn to her. She says, I think you just called me a liar on national TV. If you go back to Wienergate, you go back to all of these political Armageddons when it comes to deception, no one calls someone else a liar like this. And she comes right out and says, wait a minute, did you just call me a liar? This is indicative of someone who's telling the truth. Because if she was lying, it's unlikely she would have confronted him in that moment.
Yeah, and I mean, Aaron, the story...
That's disgusting.
It's
what the fuck?
It's absolute fucking insanity.
You can just hear the wine moms and their like fucking glasses clinking in front of the fucking television. Like, oh my God, yeah.
You put your ear out the window, you open it up, you hear clink, 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 clink.
Prosecco pouring. Oh my God. It's actually like it's scary as fuck, man, because like they'll doom us all. Do you know what I mean? Like we got 10 years to try and like stop climate change, and like if another 5 of them
and yeah, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about body language, which by the way is bunk science. Like it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Other bullshit that Janine Driver, by the way, the body language expert, she's posted like anti-vaxxer stuff to her Twitter, and she's posted like it's that kind of a person. It's a fucking grifter, like making money off.
You can see very clearly from Bernie's body language that he has some real thetans that he has to deal with. I mean, I can send him my him to my local Scientology center, but he's really got to deal with them thetans. I couldn't have a president with that with thetan energy like that. Oh my God, no.
Serious thetans, so many.
His aura is bright red.
It is. It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
So, aside from the fact that she's an obvious grifter in like other respects, like the body language thing, this is the last thing we have to play about the body language expert. It's her literal theme song. She commissioned this. This is a real video that is promoting her body language reading business, the Body Language Institute with Janine Driver.
You are tuning in to Janine Driver. You need a designated driver. I'm no one to hire. I can take you anywhere you desire. Most people though intoxicated on what they don't know. I can take you down that road. You need to go. Movement pattern analysis, MPA. On the other hand, it teaches you what's already ingrained in your body. Body Language Institute, BLI. You wanna learn and need a ride? Call me. I'm the DJ. Oh, designated driver.
Oh my god. Hashtag lit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. It's like low-key good.
Has flow.
Yeah.
I was totally shaking my booty along with that.
It does slap. It does slap. Let's just say that.
Janine Driver slap.